Hey guys, it's Drew here. I'm working on the Mercedes 1992 300D today. It's actually turbo diesel. It's the 124 chassis. I'm doing some serious surgery today. Big time. So I got the car running. After I put the radiator in, I'm going to post that video soon. And the window was stuck open. There's actually the driver's side window. But as you can see now, the passenger window is stuck. Well, why is that? Well, it's because I opened the console here, and instead of doing my little Ryobi battery trick where I take the door panel off, which I didn't want to do because they're really complicated on Mercedes, I did something just as complicated, but something I had a feeling it was the switch and not the door motor. So I actually took the panel off, and the nice thing about the little Mercedes is these switches are interchangeable. So if one window is not working, anyway. The weather's nice today, but I wasn't sure if it was going to rain, so I wasn't going to leave this window down. So anyway, so you can see there's little prongs on here, and little whatever they are. Okay, so they fit in just like that, and you can put it in there. So, all right. Anyway, so put the key in the ignition here, and I'll show you what's going on. All right. If you're a Mercedes owner, you know that sound. This especially diesel. So right here, the window won't go up. Now, all the other windows work. Okay, so it's obvious to switch. Anyway, so this one will go down but not up. So what we're going to do, okay, so we're going to pop this switch out. Now there's a little prong right here on the side of the switch, and you basically just pull that away. I've got my puller here. I'm going to turn the key off because I don't want to get shocked while I'm doing this, even though I don't think it would be that big. But so you pull this little thing out, wow, it's harder than I thought. Really there it is. Okay, so now I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to switch these two. Okay, so we're going to put this one in here. So I did the old switcheroo, literally, no joke. All right, so now we're gonna put the key back in the window, or in the key back in the ignition. Those of you who are regular subscribers, I appreciate it. And if you know, when I'm doing my videos and my talking, I always mix words up. It's almost amusing sometimes. So if you're a regular subscriber, you'll always catch it. I say things wrong. It's fun. Hey, look at that, it's going up. All right, so that's a definite save there. That way the car doesn't get wet. And we also know it's a bad switch, so all I need to do is replace it. So that solves that solution right there. And hopefully saves you some issues if you're doing Mercedes. So I'm hoping I can get one of these on, well, actually, my family has a Mercedes junkyard, so I'll just take one of these out of one of the other Mercedes that we have. If you need Mercedes parts, contact me. I definitely have a lot of parts where I can get them to you. They won't necessarily be super quick, but I can get them to you in a week or two. Okay, so we see the switch was bad. It has a bad up button. I might even be able to take this apart, take the cover off of this, and see what's causing it not to go up, not to click upward. All right, so I did this video kind of backwards. I want to show you guys now how to take this panel out, which is a pain, okay? Not really as much as you think, but all right, so let's sort of set it up like it was before, right? This is kind of what yours looks like. You do not need to take your ashtray out, from what I understand. In fact, I got frustrated and I broke part of the ashtray face. Not too happy about that. I'm going to try to glue that. But yeah, so this goes in here, and as I was pulling, I broke it. And so the video for the Mercedes 126 from that Mercedes Source guy, who does have a lot of helpful videos, but he holds back a lot of info so that you buy his parts. You gotta laugh about it, but hey, the videos are there. That's all that matters. Anyway, so pretend this is still in here. You don't even need to take the ashtray out, especially since it won't go back in unless you got the car in neutral. Okay, but if you are moving your shifter, you obviously want to put it in park. So your first step is going to be to pry this off. It comes off very easily. Boom. Then it exposes this edge here. Okay. And then down here, there's actually just a screw hole holding this in. So this is a lot easier than that W126 chassis that he shows in that video, because apparently in that video you have to take the ashtray out and then you scoot it forward and pull out. So in this one, you basically just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Once that screw's free, once this is free, and it comes out. But you got to be very careful because this is wood. This is real wood. You can see here, and this will break. And these are expensive. So here's the underside of this. I don't even think you can buy this. That sucks. I'm wondering. I've been looking on eBay. I don't know if I can get any used. If I can't get one used or a plastic remake, it looks like I might be able to refinish this with some shellac, I guess they call it. There we go. So I might be able to refinish this with some shellac, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes, because if I'm trying to resell this car, it's not going to look good like that. So anyway, guys, I hope this helps, especially if your window is stuck on a Mercedes, and it does happen quite a bit. The W124 chassis have pretty bad windows. They wear down over time too. So it seems like I've just been the window guy recently, because my other video was about how to fix a PT Cruiser window. So here we go. But anyway, guys, here's a good look at it. And like I said, this actually comes out. There's 2 screws here if you're taking your windows out, or trying to get to the bottom of the switches. And it makes it a little easier to pop those switches out. There's a screw here and a screw here, and you just wiggle this a little bit very carefully. You can also take a little pry thing like this, and it comes out very carefully. And it's a little sticky. There was actually like some sticky tape in there. And then this kind of gets you to the inside. It's in there. But this gets you the back of the switches and things like that. This little switch diagram there. Okay, guys. Well, hopefully this helped you. You know, there are some really cool. There's this Russian guy that does some awesome videos. I like his videos. He's cool. I think he's Russian. Forgive me if he's German or something. There's a guy with a strong accent that does Mercedes diesel videos, and I love his channel. It's awesome. So, but he didn't have one on how to pull this out that I could see for the W124 chassis Mercedes 300D. So I thought I'd kind of summarize that for you. Hopefully it helps, guys. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'm all about showing people how to do things that might cost you a ton of money to have done in a Mercedes dealership. Most Mercedes dealerships are like $150 an hour for labor, and some other places are around $80 to $120. So these are tough cars to own if you're trying to maintain them. Well, guys, thanks for watching. This is Drew. Have a great day. Give it a thumbs up.